Okay, so let me say hello, welcome to Blaze Radio 90.7. And this is I'd like to welcome you to our broadcast on this radio. Today is Friday, and today is the 3rd of May, and the year is 2024. And so, on behalf of the entire team here this evening, this is I'd like to welcome you to the talking point. This is where we discuss everything Liberia, most especially as it relates to development and more. So my name is Anthony Phillips, and I'd like to say hello to you. And whatsoever means and form you are following, I'd like to say good evening to you and welcome to this broadcast. So I guess you are there, and you know I'm here as well, and together it's a big team worth supportive. So let me say hello to you again on this note, and welcome. And so tonight we'll be discussing a lot of issues, and my team, that is the panelists, will be joining me in a while, as well as the host. You know, I'm just the co-host, so no, most of the time I love to begin the program uh, here on this dial. So let me say hello to you again. Welcome to our broadcast on this lovely Friday evening. And if you just joined us, this is a reminder you're listening to Blaze Radio 90.7. Tonight, we'll be looking at a lot of issues here on this program. But basically, we'll be looking at the allegation level against Mr. Gibson Jiru, who is the CEO and sole proprietor of Blaze Communications Incorporated. He and his family, he and his wife and family members, they are the one running this institution. And so, but there are allegations that he's been heavily supported by President Joseph Boakai in order to silence him. The president gave him some money to establish his business, and so in so doing, he decided to open a radio station to speak against the opposition and other people, you know. And I, in fact, he's behaving fake, and whatsoever he's saying here about this institution concerning being factual, balanced, and credible is all fake. He's serving as an errand boy for the government of Liberia, most especially the president. But we're going to be looking at that when he come on. We'll be talking more and more other issues here. So I'm going to take this break now. When I come back, we will be looking at more developments on this program tonight on the program, the talking points. So let's take this song and we're going to be back. You're on, Lara. Okay, so let's bring this one down now to get into serious business here on Blaze Radio 90.7. It's on a Friday. Some people say, hey, what's that? The guy can rest? Yes, I can rest as long as I want to give you information, education, and the best in the world of entertainment. But for tonight, we are kind of being a little bit busy and critical. So tonight, before we get to our guest who is supposed to be on the line tonight, and then as well as our host, Mr. Jeru, we're going to be looking into something else. Okay, this is exactly what we'll be looking into. Firstly, we just want to inform the folks that this radio is now running its online service. You just go to our online service, and you will definitely be connected to our online service. It's at www.blazeradio90, that's 907fm dot mirklr.com. Once you get there, you will definitely get the link to our online service where you can listen 24/7 around the clock on Blaze Radio. Okay, so welcome again. Now we'll be looking at something very, very serious. You know, most of the time, like for tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday, you find many people cooking and people buy too many chicken to cook. Besides the chicken, a lot of culinary materials. Sometimes when you put some of them in your mouth and you get the taste, you feel so bad. You feel so bad to the extent that you don't even know what to do. So my question tonight is, and the topic I'll be discussing before the panelists can come on as well as the host, is the issue of the coastal food. Is the Minister of Commerce actually monitoring various coastal fisheries around here? Because sometimes you find out that if you're eating some coastal food, even if you don't know when it's going to expire, but you will know that that food expired from the taste. But yet, there's still people still sell this expired goods from the coastal to our people on the market. They don't have tester to test it to know whether it is expired or not. But the people in the coastal know that the goods is expired, but they don't care because the Commerce Ministry is now visiting them to know as to whether their goods and services are expired or not. On a serious note, some of you will bear me witness where you have gone to a party or you went somewhere and they give you food, and either the chicken or the fish you put in your mouth is actually tasting expired. Yeah. On a serious note, there are people who go into the market and just buy whatsoever they want to buy without even knowing that that chicken, that fish, or that pork, or whatsoever they are buying is expired. Yeah, because those who are selling it to the locals don't have tester to know whether it is expired or not. But the folks at the coastal where the people go and buy the chickens, the fish, and other particles, they know that the goods in the coastal has expired, and in fact, because of that, they bring the price down low so that people can get themselves together, or people can start running to them for the goods they are selling. Let me take this break quickly. We need to make some adjustment quickly. Let me take this break and be right back. Listen, when I don't be happy people here. People will be saying and listening to that radio. The hear people will be fully knowing the background just because people don't want to listen. And so welcome back. Like I was saying, so most of the customer material, like for example, you'll find out some people will say, I don't like chicken, I don't like coastal food. It is not that they are actually against eating coastal food or really they don't like chicken. But because some of them had this experience of eating expired coastal food, sometimes the apple, sometimes the chicken, a lot of things they process from the coastal, most of the time, I'm not saying all of the time, but most of the time it's expired or have expired and still they still sell them because the commerce ministry is not paying much attention to these cold storages around Liberia to see how best they can monitor and test the goods they are selling out to the Liberian people. Like the other time, I actually wanted to eat spaghetti. And so when I went to buy the spaghetti, the girl served me everything. She put one sausage on top of the spaghetti that I bought. Only for me, only for me to bite the spaghetti, not the spaghetti, but the sausage. And I felt terribly bad. And since then, whether the sausage is expired or not, I don't like eating sausage. And I guess this is one of the reasons why people don't like eating coastal products like chicken, like fish, even sausage, pork, and what have you. Because for Christ's sake, if you will see the goose expired, and you know within yourself that the goose is expired, why are you still selling it? Beside food, people sell expired alcoholic beverages. People sell expired or non-alcoholic beverage, and a lot more. People sell them on the Liberian market, but people just don't care to know whether it is expired or not because they are not telling them. My good people, let me tell you today. Let me tell you the importance of knowing when something is expired. Seriously. For example, you just go and cook your rice, eat some, and leave some in the pan and just cover it. Don't warm it. Don't put it in the freezer. Just leave it there. Or even if you put it in the freezer, just put it in the freezer. Let it be there for the longest time. Maybe if it's supposed to be there for 1 week, keep it there for 6 months or 7 months. You know how bad it will be. It may appear to you nice because the ice is on it and it is so unique to you and looking good and okay for eating. But you know what will happen to you if you eat that food? You don't know what will happen to you if you eat the food. Because that rice was not meant to be cooked and kept for more than 6 months or 7 months or even a month. You see, our brothers and sisters around here, they're getting fat. Some of their stomach getting big, and people think they enjoy it. They are not. I understand for the women, for the women aspect, most of them depend on family planning because they don't want to get pregnant and child responsibility and stuff. They don't want to get pregnant. They sort of taking family planning. Some of them, the family planning is making them actually big and spoiling them. But for the men, for example, you eat a lot of coastal materials or food stuff. Some are expired, some are not. You drink a lot of alcoholic beverages. Some are expired and some are not. The expired ones are not good for your health. Sometimes because they are expired and you drink it or you eat it, they tend to pump you up. And you see your stomach getting big in front of you, say, yeah, I'm enjoying, or yeah, I'm enjoying my stomach getting big. You are sick. You are really sick. Now, let me tell you something. If you go to a shop or a nightclub or a restaurant or supermarket to purchase, let's limit it to drinks, okay? To purchase drinks. And maybe you went to buy a Vimto. If you take the can of Vimto, look under the can, you will see the production date as well as the expiration date. Once the production date is December 2023 and the expiration date is May 15, 2024, just get to know that before May 15, that drink will start to get expired. And there's a need that you take serious note. Sometimes some of the drinks get expired even before May 15. Now, I'm not using May 15 as the date or the date for the expiration of all of the drinks that are on the Liberian market. I'm just setting an example. Okay? I'm just setting an example. Now, you see, if you go, like once upon a time, I think back in 2023, around June, July, we experienced the expiration of Heineken. Most of the Heinekens that were on the Liberian market back then, they were all expired. In fact, even Vimto, I was working at an entertainment center, serving as the general supervisor for that place, and the manager went and bought Vimto, almost 16, I think 16 to 20 sacks of the Vimto. All of the Vimto that he bought, they were all expired, and we all never knew. It was one of one of the customers that went and bought the Vimto and read under the can before he got to notice that the Vimto expired in June of 2023. While we were selling it to people, because we never knew, and in fact, because the Commerce Ministry did not visit the very shop that we bought the Vimto from, they did not visit them to check and inspect the goods they have there that they were selling to people. Because obviously, if they had checked and found out that the Vimto that were in that shop has expired, probably they could stop the shop owner from selling it or something else. Now, another thing could be in the making. It is possible that they check it out and they found out that the Vimto was expired, but then, something else went undercover. Maybe they did some, I don't know how should I term it, negotiation where they give the inspectors some money to keep their mouth shut so that the Vimto can be sold for them to get their money. It's possible. But my brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, if you go to entertainment centers and you purchase a drink, it is advisable that you check only for the expiration date. There are a lot of people dying from common sicknesses around. Some of them could be the cause of drinking an expired drink or eating expired food. Because something's supposed to be of a nutrition to you, something that will make your body look good, something that will make you, that will give you good nutrition, make your body look nice. But when instead, if you eat it, your stomach run or you start experiencing sickness and other things. Do you think that's how things supposed to be? You see some of our old folks that live for a very long time. It is because during their time, how many people knew about Costa food? Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people knew about Costa food, okay? But it was back then the population was not as compared to the current population we have now. Because for Montserrat or Monrovia, majority of the more than a million people that resides in Montserrat County or Monrovia to be precise, depend on Costa food. Goes to the nightclub and buy drinks without reading the expiration date or noticing the expiration date. People just buy, open it, and drink, whether alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages. And because we are not reading on the bottles or the cans of these drinks, the guys don't care whether the drinks are expired or not. They just keep selling them to people. And that's how people are dying from cancer, people dying from other forms of disease that is being caused by how do you term it, that is being caused by expired food. Seriously, because you're not reading on it. Okay, let's leave the drinks aspect. Let's look at the coastal food, the chicken, the sausages, the fish, the meat, and you just name it. When you go there to buy them, sometimes you see some of the meat or the fish or the chicken color looks different, but people don't care. They just buy it. More especially people who sell food, they don't care how the color of the chicken or the meat is. As far as they are concerned, they will buy it, come and season it, and sell it. People buy it. If you eat it, how it tastes in your mouth, how it don't taste, they just don't care. All they know, they serve you and you give them their money. And these things are killing young people day by day. Even forget about young people, but killing people day by day, expired food, expired drinks. Okay? So I'm going to open the lines. You will be talking to me shortly. I'm going to open the line. You will be talking to me. But what I actually want to know tonight is this: expiration of goods and services on the Liberian market. How do you want the government to look in that direction? How do you want the government handle the issue of the sale of expired goods and services on the market? How do you want the government handle it? Should there be a special task force put in place by the government with the accession of the Commerce Ministry special task force that goes around inspecting goods and services on the Liberian market? Should there be additional special task force to do that's the inspection of goods and services on the market? Or you want the Commerce Ministry empowered by the government to carry on weekly, monthly, or yearly inspection of goods and services sold on the Liberian market? Because if we're talking about weekly, that means every week, like for example, every Saturday, the guys will pass around to inspect the goods from the coastery or those that sell drinks, inspect all their goods and see if they are expired or they are still up to date for sale on the market. If you say every month, that means at the end of every month, people will have to go and inspect every shop, every restaurant, every supermarket, or wholesale center to inspect them as it relates to the expiration of goods and services they offer on the market. If you say yearly, well, I don't know how you're going to do that, but then still, at the end of every year, the inspectors will go at those responsible for the sale of goods and services to the market to inspect them to see how best their goods are still intact or they are expired. Call me up, let's talk. 0776 37 68 69. 0776 37 68 69 is the number, and you're going to be live. Before I can put you through, make sure to move away from your radio or you lower your radio volume. Hello. Welcome, Mr. Kamara. You are becoming one of our regular callers. Let's hear you. Mm. That's why I said goods and services. So Yeah, sure. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Okay. Hmm. But you think, that's how things supposed to be? Okay. Okay. Thank you all so much for your contribution. All right. We are right here on Blaze Radio 90.7. Keep your calls coming. 0776 37 68 69 is the number to call, and you're going to be live on the program. The talking point on Blaze Radio 90.7. Like I said, the panelists will be joining me in due course. So before they can come, let's begin the discussion here tonight. Like the brother mentioned, I talk about I made mention of the food, the drinks, as well as other goods and services. I was also trying. I sell goods and services because there are some pharmacies that sell expired drugs. They're supposed to be there to save lives, but they sell expired drugs. Okay. In fact, I don't even know how the Commerce Ministry go about carrying out its inspection. How? When? So my question tonight is, how do you want the Commerce Ministry or the government to carry on inspection? Is it a weekly? Is it monthly? Or is it yearly? And then is it that you want the government to have or support or strengthen the Commerce Ministry in making sure that the task force responsible for, you know, inspecting goods and services on the Liberian market is tough? Let's talk to this caller. Hello. Okay, this person is off, but you can keep your calls coming. 0776 37 68 69. 0776 37 68 69 is the number to call. Because currently as we speak, there are lots of uh, expired goods and products on the Liberian market being sold, from the market to the nightclubs to shops to restaurants to supermarkets, even to drugstores. People are selling expired goods and services. Even there are some there, there are some goods that are not consumable. Like for example, you have clothes, you have other materials that people could use at home. Some people brought them, they have spent 2 to 3, 4, 5 years with them, and it has lost value. But yet and still, because the Commerce Ministry is unable to go and carry out inspection at some of those businesses, people don't care. They just put them on the market and sell them. Okay, let's talk to this person. Hello, what's your name? I'm Leroy. Leroy, where do you call from? Okay, let's hear you, Leroy. Mm, okay. Hmm. I don't think that is exactly what's supposed to happen. Mhm. You know, uh, get to our panelists. I'm kind of experiencing some difficulties in trying to meet the guys. But let me see if I can do this right here. Yeah, 0776 37 68 69. 0776 37 68 69 is the number you can call, and you are definitely going to be live on the program tonight, the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7. You know, this is something that needs to be looked at, because this is where people's lives are all involved. Because people selling expire goods to Liberians on the market. It's so wrong, it's so bad, but people don't know, and people only talk. Some people just talk. But do you know what will happen to you if you go and buy, you know, expire food from the market, and you cook that food and eat it? Do you know what will happen to you? You really know what will happen to you? You have no idea. There are some people, you know, as soon as you start to experience sickness, before you make up your mind, that person died. It's because of the long time you took eating or drinking or taking in expired food or consumable materials. Okay, I don't think that is necessary. So the question tonight is, how do you want? That is, if you are interested in what we are discussing, how do you want the Ministry of Commerce to carry out inspection of goods and services on the Liberian market? Is it per week? Is it per month or per year that inspection should be carried out? How do you want it? Okay. And do you agree that there are a lot of fake and expired goods and services on the Liberian market? Do you agree with that? I guess you're going to agree with that, because this is real. It's so real that it is happening, and people don't even know what to do about it. Yeah, it's so real that it is happening, and people don't even know what to do about it. Okay. So let's hear from you. 0776 37 68 69 0776 37 68 69 is the number to call, and you're going to be part of the program tonight on Bliss Radio 90.7. I don't know what's going on, but we're kind of experiencing some uh, internet connectivity problem. We're trying to figure it out to see how best we can get the show running. But let's go to the line and talk to this caller right here. Hello, what's your name? Firstly, you need to lower your radio volume and then talk to me, or you move away from your radio. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what this person.
Exploration of goods and services in the labor market.
If you are told me now, I can't be on your show.
Okay. That's now.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm getting you. You are live on the radio.
Okay.
So you are blaming the ministers for the sale of expired goods and services on the market. Okay. Okay, thank you. Let's talk to this next caller. Hello, what's your name? Yeah, welcome. What is your name? You call from Dwasson. Okay, let's hear you then. Mhm. Well, for me, I don't. On the radio, I'll call you when I finish. On the radio, I'll call you when I finish. Mhm. Hmm. See, you're not on to know. I'll go. I'm on 921 now, so no problem. Okay, all right. Inspire goods and services. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you all so much for your contribution tonight. So we are here on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM, we kind of discussing the sales of expired goods and services on the Liberian market. Okay, someone is saying no volume. How possible is that? Is it possible that no volume? Okay, so I'm going to check it out from this side. Um, Let me see if there's no volume for true. I don't know, but okay, no, there's volume. All right, so welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You can keep your calls coming 077 6 37 86 69 0776 37 68 69. What do you make of those who are selling expired goods and services on the Liberian market? What do you make of them? What step do you think the government can take against them if they found out that they are selling expired goods? Hello, welcome. What's your name? Okay, welcome. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Now let me hold you there. Let me hold you there a little bit. Okay. Let me hold you there. Why is it that the sole distributors in the first place will have the mind to sell goods that are expired to the auction girls? Why? No, 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 no. The sales of expiration goods is all over Liberia, not only in Vatam. Mhm, mhm. Okay, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. The government is very concerned about the people, even though the sales of expired goods and services is rampant on the market, on the Liberian market, all over Liberia. But he's saying that the government is still concerned about the people. 0776 is the number to call. What do you make of those who sell expired goods and services to the Liberian people or on the Liberian market? What stand do you think the government can take against them? Let's talk to this person right here. Hello, what's your name? Oh, I'm sorry, mistakenly canceled that call. Well, you can keep your call coming. Let's hear from you because the issue of the expired goods and services on the market is getting rampant day by day. This caller, hello, welcome. You okay? Yeah, let's hear you. Hmm. Okay. Which goods? The expired goods? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. So what do you think can be done to those who may be? Mhm, I'm getting you. I'm listening to you. Hmm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's cross over to talk to this next caller here on the line. Hello, what's your name and where you call from? Yeah. Pass. I okay. I guess so because I'm about to call your name. Well, welcome to the program, Pascal. Yeah, no, I'm just being informed that there's a gathering of some Liberians in the U.S. They are gathering to have a celebration of an anniversary, which they told me to keep private, so they won't be on the show tonight. I'm all alone tonight. Yeah. Exactly. Hmm. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Hello, what's your name? Yeah. I don't want to be confrontational now because we're discussing in the interest of Liberia. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you all so much, Mr. Tamba, for your contribution on the program tonight. And if you just joined us, welcome. You're listening to Blaze Radio 90.7. And you can also go to our website where you can click and listen to us online. That's www.blissradio90, that's 907 fm dot com. That's Bliss Radio 97 fm dot mixlr.com. and you're going to get there. Okay, or you better still, you can just click on our Facebook page, Blaze Radio and TV. While searching, you will find the address that will lead you straight to our online radio. Okay, so let me say hello again to you all who are listening, and welcome again to our broadcast. For those of you who just joined us, I'd like to say good evening to you all. Tonight we're looking at the sale of expired goods and services on the Liberian market. Everywhere you pass in Liberia, there are people selling expired goods, drinks, food, and other commodity, basic commodities that people need at their various homes. But most of them are expired, but yet then still they are still on the Liberian market. So, what do you want government do with those who are selling expired goods and services? In fact, if they are caught, if the inspection team uh, do carry out their inspection and they found out that Mr. X or Sister Y is selling expired goods to the market, what should be done to them? And how do you think this issue of the sale of expired goods and services on the market can be minimized? Let's hear you. 0776 37 68 69. 0776 37 68 69 is the number to call, and you will be live on the program on Bliss Radio 90.7. Let me see if I can go to our comment section to see what are some of the comments left there by our, our viewers. This person is saying the monitoring arm of the national government is defective. That's Sylvester Jiba Bokrayu, they're leaving that message. And this next person is Gibson D. Vanney Jr. is saying that he's here. It means he's monitoring. We have another person here. Augustine M. Masakwa says he's following as well. Christian Tuazama is also following. He said, "Good evening, Mr. Anthony. I'm watching live from my Dwazon community in Magibi County." Christian, that's Augustine, is also saying the same. Augustine wrote here, Augustine M. Masakwa said, "Not too many persons have that time of checking on drinks or other commodities. It's the Ministry of Commerce responsibilities. We are gradually dying in this country." That's Augustine M. Masakwe leaving his comment there. Atila Kai is saying, "I'm watching from Grand Jida County, Zweju City to be precise." And this person, Ryan Goma, is saying that no volume. I guess we've worked on it. If there's no volume, please let us know. Ryan is also saying, "We can hear you broadcast, but we can hear the phone call." I don't know how that is happening. This next person is saying, "Can we hear the caller? We can hear what the caller is saying." Is the same, Ryan? This next person is saying, "Per day, per week, or per month is not matter, but our legislators must pass act that if anyone knowingly is caught importing, selling, inspecting expired goods shall be taken to court, and when guilty, that person's business license be revoked, sentenced to 10 or 15 years in prison." Wow, that's harsh, but that is cool to hear from Anthony Yue. And we have this one right here from um, okay, Anthony Yue. Okay, so Deborah Dennis Jeru is saying we want the person on the phone. It's like they are not kind of hearing the person, or they are not kind of hearing the person. They say, "We want to hear the person on the phone, please." So Ben Morris is here with an emoji, one of the emoji he's placed on this comment section is a laughter emoji. So that means he's kind of laughing at me because he knows me personally, or maybe some of the comments he read under this live Facebook feed. So let's talk 0776 37 68 69. 0776 37 68 69 is the number to call. The sales of expired goods and services on the Liberian market is one of the major issues that we are looking at here tonight on the program, the talking point. And this is something that is killing us Liberians gradually. Sometimes you find out a young, healthy man will just get sick, and before you make up your mind, the next day he's pronounced dead. Sometimes you find this person is getting over plus fat, they are being so obese, and they think they are enjoying themselves and they are healthy. But before you make up your mind, you will find out that that person is sick because they bought expired goods and services from the market. Like people are selling expired chicken on the market, expired drinks. People are selling expired meat. A lot of expired things on the market. People are selling, and they don't just care. They just go about selling them without any fear of being caught in the process. So now the question is, uh, what do you think the government of Liberia should do to those who are caught in the process of selling expired goods to the Liberian or that's on the Liberian market? This other person coming in with their comment, Ambassador Honorable Ambassador T. Calvin Tode Jr. is saying, "Good morning from my end, Anthony. I'm watching from Indiana, that's from India, Punjab State at this morning." Let's talk to this caller here online. Hello, what's your name and where you call from? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's your version of, that's your view, but there are others who have, like I read one comment. I read one comment. The person who did the comment or who commented said they should send people to 10 or 15 years in prison. Mhm. Mhm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Pascal Davis. You can do the same. We are having dialogue and not confrontation, and as such, we are going to talk to everyone equally. And for tonight's edition of the program, we are looking at something that is affecting Liberia across the board. What we are discussing tonight doesn't affect one set of people. For example, we say the sale of expired goods is only affecting those from the opposition, or the sale of expired goods is only affecting those from the ruling party. No, it is affecting a cross section of Liberians all over this country. And that's why we thought that it is very, very much important that we bring it to the bowl and discuss it. So let's talk about it, most especially tonight, because today is Friday. And so, since the guests, my guests, and the panelists are unable to be on the show tonight, this is why we're going to be looking at this until we come to the end of this program. 0776 37 68 69. 0776 37 68 69 is the number to call, and you'll be live on the program. We're looking at the sale of goods and services on the Liberian market that are expired. What action do you want be taken to those who are caught into such wicked act? Hello? Yeah, welcome. What's your name? Which part of Monrovia are you calling from? Okay, let's hear you from Bonafam. Do you have evidence to that effect? To what you're saying? What is your source of information about what you're saying? You not hearing something or such, does that mean that she was being given money every time? Okay, go ahead. Mhm. I've not gone where? Where are you talking about that you think I've not gone? But I've visited all of the counties in the southeast, as a matter of fact. And I can tell you about the roads, how deplorable the roads can be when the rain is falling. Okay. So my question to you is, how does all of what you are saying relate to the issue of the sale of expired goods and services in the market? Hmm. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much for your contribution on the program tonight. We'll also be going, maybe we can just take one more call, call it a date on the program tonight, and then we can actually move on with the program here on Bliss Radio 90.7. So 0776 37 68 69, 0776 37 68 69 is the number to call. If you can take just one more call, we're going to call it a date on the program tonight. But be it as it may, people should always read on most of the goods they are going to purchase on the market. For example, if you're buying drinks, if you're buying beer, you're buying stout, you're buying whatsoever that is imported, even if it is not imported, but make sure to read the expiration date before consuming it. If it goes to the market to buy chicken, to buy fish, to buy meat and other things that is sold, that is being bought from the coastal area and sold out to to the market, be careful on how you're purchasing them. Okay, these are some of the reasons people are getting sick and people are dying freed, very very freed, and without any means of being killed or treated. Because some people, most of the time, when they develop cancer, uh, ordinarily, sometimes they find a cure for it, but nowadays, sometimes you find a healthy guy walking, only for you to listen the next morning or the next day that he or she is dead. I know sometimes it is normal for people to get sick and die, but most often in this modern world that we are living in now, the too much of imported food that we eat, the too much of imported drinks that we consume, and other services are affecting us day by day, night by night, hour per hour, month per month. Okay, so, folks, this is how I like to go home tonight on this edition of the program, the talking point here on Blaze Radio 90.7. On behalf of the entire team tonight, my name is Anthony Phillips. I'm going to be here tomorrow evening with the team who are celebrating joyously tonight on the occasion of the Grand Jide. I don't know, but there's a Grand Jide Association. The Grand Jide Association in Americas, they are celebrating certain anniversary, which I'm not cool with the authority to talk about on this radio, but they are celebrating certain anniversary there in the US. So the team couldn't be here tonight. But I'm here and I'm about to leave. Have a pleasant good night and thanks for being with us on the program, The Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7.